Russia has urged the last Ukrainian forces defending the besieged port of Mariupol to surrender within hours in order to save their lives. The city has been under siege for weeks. Moscow has said that its troops have cleared resistance from the entire city apart from a sprawling steelworks. Well, Ukraine say its naval units are preparing for a Russian landing operation in the area. Well, in a late-night address, President Zelensky accused Russia of deliberately trying to destroy Mariupol and everyone in it. Mr. Zelensky warned that eliminating Ukrainian fighters in the city would put an end to any peace talks. Meanwhile, explosions have again been heard in the capital Kyiv and in the western city of Lviv. Air raid sirens have been going off across much of the country overnight. Our first report comes from the BBC's Helena Wilkinson.
For weeks, Mariupol has been battered by sustained Russian attacks. The Kremlin says it's now cleared urban areas of Ukraine forces, and it's made this offer to Ukrainian soldiers fighting in the port city. Lay down your arms by later this morning and your safety will be guaranteed. Earlier, the president of Ukraine had this warning for Russia.
The
elimination of our troops, of our men in Mariupol, will put an end to any negotiations. There is a humanitarian crisis. There is a lack of food, water, medicine. However, the guys are heroically defending themselves. We are grateful to them for that.
The president's warning comes as a second British fighter has reportedly been captured by Russian forces in Mariupol. A video of the man, who gives his name as Sean Pinner, emerged after Aidan Aslin was detained earlier this week. Meanwhile, Russia continues to carry out airstrikes elsewhere in Ukraine. In the capital, Kyiv, one person was killed and several were wounded. Residents have been warned by the mayor not to return over fears of further attacks. Explosions were also reported in the western city of Lviv overnight, where air defences reportedly destroyed 4 Russian cruise missiles. Earlier this week, Russia's prized warship sunk in the Black Sea. Ukraine says it struck the vessel. The Kremlin denied that, saying an explosion on board caused it to sink. Now the Russian Defence Ministry has published images showing what it says is the ship's crew. The undated video shows sailors on parade being inspected by the Commander-in-Chief of the Russian Navy. The focus today will be on what happens next in Mariupol. Will the remaining Ukrainian soldiers there ignore Russia's deadline offer to lay down their arms and continue to defend the city to the end? Helena Wilkinson, BBC News.